everyone, welcome back to FX Capital Analysis and Forecasting. We approaching another week which another opportunity. Hopefully you guys ready for week 21 of 2021. And we're going to start our forecasting with top pair and wildcard. Top pair is we have about 7 and we have one wildcard for this week. So we're going to start with our first pair, which is gold pair. So for gold pair, we see this is big descending channel price impulse to the outside, quite impulsive move. If you move to weekly, this is quite impulsive move to the outside, and we have the possibility price approaching this movement to the upside, either to the upside or we going to pull back and continue with the structure. So we see the opportunity from the price movement, and we move to 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame, I apply a pattern inspiration for this pair, and for the moment what I'm looking for, either sell to the downside and buy to the upside. I will take both opportunity based on probability and possibility movement. So for this moment, what I'm looking for is I'm going to either sell this, move to downside, capitalize, move to the downside if price continue with the structure, or either if price move to the outside, support by this triple touch from this area. So there's another opportunity for this pair, and I will work closely, either sell to the downside and move to the upside. This is high probability move, so I will take both position. If I take 1% loss, I will happy with that because I capitalized with the price movement. So hopefully you guys understand the probability and possibility. Next, we move to second pair, which is Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. For this week, we see on the high time frame, we have big double top from here. This coming from October 20, and price approaching this movement move to the downside. So a lower time frame, what I'm looking for is this is considered a falling wedge. So what I'm looking for is either I will buy this position from here and move to the outside. So support by this double top. If price move to the downside as an impulsive move, I will price pullback, create a flag from here and move to the outside. So there will be clean setup for this pair. Next we move to CHF JPY. CHF JPY at high time frame, price continue to the upside from this larger flag. So we have this flag as well. This is one of high probability trade. So on 1 hour time frame, to see price clear picture of this, I'm happy to sell after price approaching this area of triple touch. Price approaches this area and sell to the downside by support by this bigger trend line as well. So there will be a good setup if price develop another flag from here as ascending channel, and we have the high probability pattern within pattern and move to the downside. Okay, that's all for this pair. Hopefully you guys understand. Very clean explanation. Next we move to AUD Japanese yen. AUD Japanese yen at high time frame. You see this is one of valid position. We have one touch, second touch, and we approaching this third touch if you pay attention closely as a falling wedge. So this on 4 hour time frame, we see this is quite clean structure, move to the downside. This is considered a valid position because we at the middle of structures. And if price support by this triple touch, I'm happy to buy this position from here, and we able to buy, move to the upside. So there will be the setup. Next we move to Euro CHF. Euro CHF at a high time frame. If we zoom out at a high time frame, almost similar situation, a middle of structure, create this triple touch from here. If we move to lower time frame, and we see this is one of big descending channel. Last week we approaching to sell from this area but did not touch the area. However, we looking price to develop and buy this position from here, or continue movement and buy this position from here. So I'm only execute when the price approaching the area that I'm looking for, and nothing to rush, and just follow the structure. Next, we move to Euro NZD. At a high time frame, we look at the structure price move to the downside as impulsive, create a correction from here, and we have the possibility move to the downside. So this is one of valid position because at the middle of structure, if price move to this area, this consider high probability structure. So we're looking to lower time frame to see the clear picture of this price movement. So what I'm looking for this is multi-touch area. If you're able to sell this position from either multi-touch area from here, support by this arc is good. So you're able to sell to the downside. However, price pullback. What I'm looking for this pair is another touch testing from this area and happy to sell to the downside. So there will be sell setup from here, support by multi-touch area, and this will be the setup for this. Final top pair for this week is GBP USD. GBP USD sub. We see this is one big arc from here. Almost touched this area but did not touch to sell to the downside. However, we look closely for next week. Either price will pull back, probably will pull back from here. But if price pull back from there, I did not enter the position as buy setup. I just looking for price to retest this position again and sell to the downside, or will extend this trend line if price able to sell again from this area and move to the downside. Okay guys, there's a possibility and probability. If you take 1% loss from this double top, it's fine. Just move to next opportunity and execute based on your plan. Everything will be fine. Next, we move to final pair, which is Canadian dollar Japanese yen. Canadian dollar Japanese yen at high time frame, we look at this big double top from 2017. So if price move to the upside, support by this area, I'm happy to sell to the downside. If we count price movement from here, is 122 pips. If move to the downside, if we move to lower time frame, I'm looking price to create a structure from here as any channel or any structure move to the outside and happy sell through downside. Okay guys, thank you for watching. That's all for this week. Hopefully you guys keep the momentum going, trade based on your plan, understand the probability and possibility, follow your backtesting data, and you will keep compounding and create a large capital and capitalize with the profit. Okay, thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and follow our Instagram. Goodbye.